let's talk about engagement rate. Engagement rate is comprised of two key concepts from social media. The first is reach. Reach is a measure of the unique number of people that saw a given post. The other key concept is engagements. Engagements is the measure of the unique number of people that chose to interact with a given post. Engagement rate combines both engagements and reach to create a percentage of the people who interacted with a post after they saw it. So to calculate engagement rate, we simply take the number of engagements over reach, and because we want to make this a pretty percentage, we multiply it by 100. So let's look at a quick example. Let's say 100 people saw a given post, and of those 100 people, 7 liked it, loved it, shared it, maybe commented on it. Let's replace those likes and hearts with 7. So 7 engagements over 100 reach times that 100 again to make a pretty percentage gives us 7%. So 7% engagement rate, what does that mean? Is it good? Is it bad? Well, what we know from a leader in the social media management space, Hootsuite, who's been doing this for over 15 years, is that the average post will see an engagement rate between 1 and 5%. And we can consider anything over that 5% mark to be a resounding success. So let's look at what is the engagement rate that we're seeing from posts that are delivered from Social Cascade. So I'm going to look at posts over the last several months here from September of 2022 to May 2023. And then we're going to plot the engagement rate of those posts. So now I'm going to display all of these blue dots. Each little blue dot reflects a post that Social Cascade has delivered for a customer. Immediately, one of the things that stands out to me when we did this work is that some of these posts are going almost as high as 70% engagement. So let's go ahead and draw a line here at that industry standard 1 to 5% engagement rate. And we notice that a lot of these blue dots are above that 5% engagement rate line. In fact, 77.6% of the posts Social Cascades delivered are above industry standard. Now, let's double that 5% and draw a line here that goes up to 10%. And we'll say anything above this yellow bar is great. And we still see a lot of those blue dots above the yellow line. In fact, 57.5% are above great. Let's do this another time here. Let's double it again and draw a line that goes up to 20%. We'll say anything above a 20% engagement rate is outstanding. And we still see almost a quarter of Social Cascade's posts are above that 20% engagement rate. And just for fun, let's do it one more time. And double it again, draw a line that goes up to the 40% engagement rate. Here we see 22 posts still above that blue bar, and we call this the Justin Bieber level. Influencers like Justin Bieber tend to achieve an engagement rate of that 40 to 60%. Yeah. And here we see that Social Cascade has quite a number of posts achieving that level. Pretty amazing for patient education content. So what does the content tell us? What does this data mean? Well, what it tells us is it reinforces some things that we're seeing in other research. First, it's where patients are. We know that patients are spending 95 minutes a day on social media, and that equates to over 24 days in a year. And if you compare that to the 3 hours we all spend on average in a healthcare setting, that's a significant opportunity to reach patients and their families. In addition, today's parents are using social media as a primary source of health information. In fact, 90% of today's parents are doing that. And not only are they using it for information, they're also using it to make decisions about their healthcare and their child's healthcare. And lastly, we surveyed about 750 parents, and of those parents, 72% currently didn't follow their pediatrician. And what amazed us is 100%, and this is surprising with a population of 742, 100% of them all said they would follow their pediatrician if they were active on social media. Lastly, this data reinforces something that we hear from parents that are getting a daily dose of information from their pediatrician. They love it. As this quote reflects, they love getting this information from their pediatrician in their feed, in the apps that they're already using every day. For more information, please head over to socialcascade.co and learn more.